Okay, so
I'm going to talk about Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn. She was born from the 1501 to
Bitcoin.
1505, as we don't know the exact date of her birth, and she died in the 19th of May of 1536 in the Tower of London. She married Henry VIII as his second wife and gave birth to Elizabeth I. She was crowned in June 1 of 1533, and daughter of English diplomats. She had a huge role in the creation of the Church of England. She has been portrayed as witty, confident, with a strong character, but also charming and charismatic. Although, by history standards, she has been also portrayed as a troublemaker who just wanted to be queen. But this isn't true, as she refused the propositions of the king for many times. She met Henry when she was appointed to be a lady-in-waiting for Catherine of Aragon, the previous queen. That's when Henry started going after her and became infatuated with her. Although here, she started to negate all Henry's propositions. This is Henry VIII, and this is Catherine of Aragon. She became Henry's mistresses and making him sit with his wife, but it was mostly Henry's fault, as she didn't want it. It was more pressure from his family. Neither Catherine nor the public opinion liked it. She was seen as a bad person who just wanted to displace the queen from her throne. Although it is said that her relationship with Catherine of Aragon was quite good, as she blamed only Henry and not her. As Henry wanted to marry her, he had to divorce first Catherine of Aragon, but by the law it wasn't allowed because Christianity was the main religion. So what he did was he held a secret wedding, and he divorced Catherine, even though Catherine didn't want it. So soon they were excommunicated from the Church of Rome, and they created the Church of England. What happened during her reign? Her reign was quite short, only 3 years, and the most things that happened were the excommunication of England, and Henry soon started losing interest in her, as she couldn't give him a male heir. And although Henry blamed her for this, it was actually his fault, as he was a product of incest, and he suffered from a condition that made him that all the sons that he had would or die or born, but died few days after. She was executed by a French executioner by charges of high treason, adultery, and incest. But today it is well known that all these charges were false, and it was only a way of Henry to make her disappear, and a way to put his new love interest, James Seymour, into the throne. She was the first person to ever be executed with a sword. Her impact in history is quite well known, as she gave birth to one of the best queens of England, and mainly the excommunication from the church and the creation of the Church of England, that her daughter-in-law Mary, daughter of Catherine of Aragon, would continue until Elizabeth I took the throne and became the last governor of the Tudor house.
So, Isaz, why have you chosen this character?
I think all of his 6 wives are greatly unrecognized for what all she has done, and in history they are just, oh yeah, they married him. But if you go deep into the history, you learn many things. For example, Catherine of Aragon had to follow the Scottish while she was pregnant, and she got an armor and went fight.
Okay, thank you.